on the beat.
Y'all know what it is, man.
What's up, y'all? This is Chris, CEO of Stardom 101 Magazine. We live here at Stardom 101 Magazine headquarters in Richmond, Virginia. I have a two special guests with me today. My friend Tricky Dice is here in the building, and my man Mike Wynn is definitely beside him. And we're talking live about the DMV Breakout Tour, about Tricky's career, about Mike Wynn's win-win situations, and Lucky 7, the whole movement. Guys, how you been? Thank you, first of all, for coming in and stopping by.
Hey, what's going on, man? Thank you, man.
Absolutely. Trick, what's up, bro? The DMV Breakout Tour, man. Again, last year. You know, people don't know that. Let's give them a little history. I was on it last year where you killed it. This year we here again. Experience about it so far.
Experience on last year to this year, man, is all about growth. I evolved into a better artist, learning, dealing with other artists and dealing with protocol and things like that. So definitely turned into a better artist than I am now. I'm a sophomore,
Gotcha.
At the Breakout Tour, man. So we're doing big things, man. It's a great experience.
Mike, what inspired you to do this tour? Talk to me about the morale of the DMV market and your experience.
Well, the idea of the whole tour was to make the local artists more regional. And the DMV has an image that it needs to be better portrayed. And we have a market that's full of talent, and we just haven't been shined. We haven't shined the way we should.
Correct.
And right here in VA, we got Chris Brown, Trey Songz, D'Angelo, Skills, Wale, Raheem Devine, Timberland, Missy. The list goes on, but we don't realize that we are a market. And so the DMV Breakout Tour was a way to show the world that we are a region. We're making a statement. And so what we did is all the artists in DC need to be known in Richmond. All the Richmond artists need to be known in Norfolk, and vice versa. So it was all about really making the market, making a statement about the market.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Trick, your experience so far, what's the most thing you think you gained from the tour? And would you recommend or give some advice to other artists that want to get on tour so they can kind of prepare themselves? Because you're a vet. People don't understand that. You've been doing this before.
Well, the best thing I can give them is just following protocol. That's the biggest thing. People think when you go on tour, it's all about fun, this and that.
The perception of it.
It's perception. It's business. It's the first thing. So what I learned protocol. I learned that you have to be on time.
Yep.
I learned that you got people with you. So you got to be courteous of them, timing, everything. So pretty much for me, it's the business side of it that I learned. I got better with.
Gotcha. Mike, is there any type of particular artist you look for on these tours? Because a lot of people reach out and say, hey, I want to get on, Is it a certain creed, a certain style? How are you putting this together?
It's funny, man, when you say that, because once the flyer went out, my phone blew up. Everybody and their mama wanted to be on the tour. Correct. And so I had to explain that there's certain criteria that I need. And one of the criteria was that, hey, I need you to do a cover song. Because people don't know you, they don't know your music. And so a lot of rap artists, it's difficult for them to do that. But they understand it when they get the entertainment value, when everybody's nodding their head to that cover song that you're doing. And not only that, Tricky touched on that, being on time, being where you need to be. And what the tour also did was like a process of elimination. Let me know who's serious, who's delirious, and who's going to make it on time, who needs to be where they need to be. And it's really, like he just said, it's almost a training ground for that next step. You're always going to get love out of your hometown. So that's what happens for Tricky, that's what happens for anybody. When you go to another market, you're just going to get love, and you're going to get your recognition, you get your name brand out there. Where nobody knows you in Norfolk, nobody knows you in Richmond. Correct. And now you down there, people know you.
Gotcha.
It's all about name branding. I would say, man, in a nutshell, it's all about name branding. Name branding.
Gotcha. The label, Tricky, Lucky 7, the movement, the brand, so people soak it in and understand that this is not a gimmick, this is not a game. What's the message? Tell me about the label situation, what we're looking forward to, what we're working on, and elaborate on that a little bit.
Let me take my glasses off a little bit.
Thank you, sir.
So people can see what's really going on.
That's what's up.
Well, Lucky 7 is a powerful movement. We're a force. It's something that I started 6 months ago. Getting over another situation.
Absolutely.
6 months ago, last Breakout Tour, I was in another situation.
Correct.
So I moved forward from that, and I just blossomed Lucky 7, and it's a vision, it's a dream, that you see You know, when you put it together and you realize this is something that you work hard for, something that you really want.
Gotcha.
So I decided to come up with Lucky 7, being Tricky Dice, Lucky 7, 7 is the lucky number.
Correct.
You know,
Correct.
win, all the way around the board.
Gotcha.
So, you know, I branched out, I decided to get some good people around me. You know, it took time. You know, people.
Build it. Yeah, gotta build that now.
It takes time to build it. So let me let artists understand and learn that it takes time to build your team. It takes time to build your name recognition and your brand. It takes time. It don't happen overnight. So if you're looking for it to happen overnight, you're in the wrong business. You know what I'm saying?
Wrong business.
It don't happen overnight. It's a long road, it's a long journey. So people fall off because people in your life for a season.
Yep.
So, you know, my manager Mike Wynn, he was with me when I was in my first situation. We blossomed off, and me and him just started to go from there, do big and powerful things. I got some great people around me. I got my road manager, Wes Austin. Mr. West, you know, he's about to be promoted to something even bigger.
Nice,
You know, so
nice.
you know we're doing great things. We got Clay, Red Clay, you know, come from Atlanta, but was born and raised here in the DMV, man.
Wow.
He's my marketing guy, man. He makes sure that my marketing is tight. He makes sure that I'm in the people.
Gotcha.
So that's another component of my team. I have Brandy, you know, she's my personal assistant. She makes sure that I'm on point, I'm on time. You know,
Absolutely.
these pieces and things. You know, we have some new people that's about to come up, Tahara, you know, and Jock, and you know.
Are those new artists?
Yeah, no.
No?
They're new
Within
in the
the-
business within Lucky 7
Absolutely.
that's about to, you know, potentially be the president of Lucky 7.
Nice.
You know, something like that. We got artists. We got Ray Shine,
Mhm.
which is one of the artists on there. She's dope.
Mhm.
We got Young Karma. He's an artist. That's dope. We got a new addition, Millie Mills. You know, from your hometown.
That's what's up.
New York, you know what I'm saying? From the Bronx. We gonna meet him today
Wow.
at the photo shoot, man. So you know, we got a lot of people. We got Trey Hill. You know, a lot of people don't understand Trey Hill. Let me tell you about Trey Hill. Trey Hill brings Tricky Dice to life. You understand what I'm saying? He's been around since day one. I love that guy.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Trey Hill. So if you're looking for a video, look for Trey Hill. You know what I mean? He would definitely get it done. Director, he's gonna be great. So again, I surround myself around great people. Then I can't forget about VA's finest.
Thank you.
You know, who's a grind. You know, he's a grinder.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? He's here right now. He brings Tricky to life. So again, that's the whole point of my camp, my team. You gotta build a team. You gotta build a team of people that believe in you. They don't believe in you, then there's no point in having
There's no
around
point,
you.
yeah,
No
absolutely.
allegiance.
Absolutely.
So you know, that's just where we at, man. Lucky 7 is definitely coming. We aiming to be the premier label in the DMV right now. As far as DC, Maryland, and Virginia, if you're looking to come to a label, we're gonna be the premier label to come to have an outlet for artists to get on. We're gonna have schools. We're gonna have programs to where the kids can come in and learn how to become a rapper if that's what they want to do. Learn how to be behind the scenes. Learn how to do one-on-one
The business.
marketing, the business aspect of it. So that's what Lucky 7 about to offer.
Wow. Mike.
I think we're filling the void, man. I mean,
Yeah.
when you look at the market, people say, well, wow, you know, the DMV, what's going on? And we definitely filling the void that's much needed. We need a label, and we want to diversify, like what Tricky was saying. We want to make, you know, Tricky's the premier artist coming out the box, but we want to be consistent and have a nice roster, and that's where we headed. I just think that this market is underlooked. We need to underlooked.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we need to do the damn thing.
Absolutely.
Really
And
do.
the reason I brought up that question was because from a media standpoint, even for myself, being in familiarizing what you guys said, a lot of people don't know that it's great media out here, it's great business associates, it's great artists, great talent out here. And so for us to form and come together, Premier with Premier, people need to see that. And they can stop bypassing to the DMVs and start coming through here and say, oh, then I gotta make a stop. Like 70, I gotta make a stop. Chris here, starting mad. So I appreciate you guys doing
Man,
what
we
you
appreciate
do.
you.
Yeah, we really do. We really do.
We
That's
do,
what's
man.
up.
We really do, because like I said, we appreciate the grind. Tricky don't have a full page.
I had him on the cover already before.
Yeah, he did. If y'all don't know, Tricky was on the cover, but Tricky's looking for a full page, and it's coming. So all my Tricky Dice fans, it's coming.
It's coming. That's a done deal. That's what's up. That's what's up. Guys, tell me about how the fans can engage with you. Tricky, I know you're very viral on the social network, Twitter, Instagram. Plug that if you would, so the folks know how to get in contact with you.
Tricky Dice / Instagram. Tricky Dice / Facebook. Tricky Dice / anything. Google Tricky Dice. I'm everywhere. You know, it's just Tricky Dice. It'll come up. Anything you need to know about Tricky Dice, I'm everywhere. And if you have a problem with that, Google Red Clay. 410-300-6159. You'll make sure my viral information is right then and there.
So, Mike, how they can get in contact with you, man?
Well, you know, I manage Tricky Dice. The name of my company is Win-Win Situations, and you can just like Tricky said, I'm gonna put it in my grind just like Tricky enough to say the statement. If you Google me, you gonna see what's good. And me and him could proudly say that because we put in our work. That it's always it's like a benchmark for professionalism and where you're going with your career. That a person in this day and age, 2013, can Google you. And me and him can proudly feel you can Google me,
Absolutely.
and you can see what's good.
Absolutely.
So definitely Google Win-Win Situations. Definitely Google Tricky Dice. You're gonna find us, And I would say this to everybody listening: that if you're an artist, you're a label. If you're not consistent, if you're not relevant, nobody cares. And that's what me and him striving to do. And it's a slow grind. And success ain't overnight. It ain't overnight. And we've been grinding. We appreciate your love, man.
Absolutely.
And little things like this.
Yeah.
Is important. It goes a long way. It goes a long way.
It's a milestone.
Yeah, it really is.
And people are watching.
Absolutely.
People are watching, and for us, we got labels hollering at us, but they wanna see some numbers. They wanna see this, and at the end of the day, like me and my man Jock was saying, is if we making money on our own. We don't care about a label hollering. And that's the status we want to be. We want to be able to be a self-sufficient company that's making money without the major label. We want the major label distribution, we want the major label stink, but we want to be able to self-sufficient on our own.
Absolutely.
And at the end of the day, we have to make money.
Correct.
Yeah, you got to.
You got to make some money.
Any last shout-outs you want to give, Tricky, to your fans, or anyone in particular that's...
Well, before we get into that, I want you to tell my fans, my fans, the Tricky Dice, the Dice Maniacs about you and what you got going on. Any artist that's on my network that want to reach out to you, get with you, and get on Stardom Magazine, tell them.
StardomOneOnOneMag.com. Thank you, sir. Appreciate
No
that.
problem.
He switched the roles on me. I was supposed to do that. But Twitter at StardomOneOnOneMag.com. My personal Twitter is at IamStardom. I'm the CEO president once again of Stardom Mag. Stardom Candy Magazine, Virginia Press Association, a bunch of other accolades I do, form of media. But info at StardomOneOnOneMag.com. 866-305-8969 is the number you can call. Contact a representative at any time. We here.
What's up?
Yeah, we here. I just want to let everybody understand. I want to express something to them so they can understand. A lot of artists have a false interpretation of what it really is to make it or become an artist.
Gotcha.
Now, there's a couple ways in the music business. Now, if you got a lot of money, you can bully your way in the game.
Absolutely.
But 9 times out of 10, your music ain't that great. So now you got all the money in the world, but your music sucks. So now you like, man, I'm frustrated. What do I do? Or you can come in on the slow grind. You have good music, but you just ain't got the money to get in the game.
Absolutely.
And you might not get that break. You just might not get that break.
Correct. That's the gamble.
You know what I mean? That's the gamble that you take. So, my advice to the artist, what I would give you is consistency. Be consistent.
Be consistent.
Don't stop.
Don't stop.
There's no day off, because for me, my biggest competitor is myself.
Wow.
That's one. And for two, it's the industry guys. Because at the end of the day, I'm better than them. Again, I feel that way.
Correct.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
supposed to.
I feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But they're there. They're professionals. That's the professional marquee of making it to the next level of professionalism. So you got to make it to that plateau. If you don't make it to that plateau, then like me and him had a conversation the other day. He said, "Tricky, well, I feel like you're in college." He said,
Nice way of putting it.
that's how you put it.
There you go.
That's how you try to put it to me.
I'm full of analogies.
There you go.
Everybody who know me know I got some analogies for you.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I got some analogies for you.
And get people around you that really believe in you. That's very important, because nobody can make it by themselves.
Nope.
If I didn't have these people around me, that believed in me and supported me, then who would be Tricky Dice?
Yep.
All right.
You know what I mean? So I appreciate everybody that takes that time out. Like right now, just pan around the camera. Just let the camera see who's here to support me.
No, wait, man. What's going on to the camera? And this is all the team that he talked about. That's what's up. Yeah.
You know, well, that's my team, man. That's here with me. That's important. That's gonna ride with me until the wheels fall off. You know, and then when my wheels fall off, we're gonna build some wheels from one of them to keep rolling.
And you know what's deep about it? When you look at the camera, all we see is you. You're the front man. People don't realize that there's a team behind you.
Absolutely.
It's a team behind me.
Team behind you, yeah.
Don't forget that. It's a team behind me. You know what I'm saying? That support me, everything that I do, and that's what it's about. Support.
We're going to let you go on that note. Start101mag.com. Fellas, I appreciate you coming down.
Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry. I'm going to cut you off.
Sure.
Y'all see this right here in my cup? Super swagged out. I'm sorry. I really forgot. I didn't plug my single.
Talk to me about the single.
How can I not plug my single? I'm sorry. Cause I'm gonna have somebody inbox me and say, Tricky, you did not plug your single.
Got you.
So let's do that now. Super Swagged Out is the new single. That's why we're here in Richmond today.
Nice.
To shoot the video for it. Cool Kids, you know, directed by A-Rad and Trey Hill. This is what we're gonna do. Super Swagged Out. If you haven't heard it, or if you haven't got it, you can go get it on Amazon.com. You can get it on iTunes.com. You can get it in BestBuy.com. You know, and Rhapsody.com.
Man, all the sites.
The list goes on. We're everywhere.
And we about to do this Interscope distribution deal with them. We're gonna put it out there. But I want to say on that note before we get that, if you an artist out there and you pushing a single, don't get it messed up. You got to push your single for 6 months to a year. A lot of people get low attention span and want to push a single for a couple months and move on to something else. But what we've been consistent with Super Swag Out since March, January. And there's a whole country that needs to hear it. So a lot of times you feel like if your market heard it, you're gonna do something new.
Correct.
But no, man, you gotta work that single.
Correct.
And one more note before I forget, Tricky was bringing up about the success. You need realistic goals, you need some money, and you need some team, and you need a talent. Notice how talent is last, because everybody and their mama can rap. If you don't have no money, if you don't have no organization, if you don't have a realistic goal, it ain't gonna happen. You know, and you just living a dream. So those goals gotta be in place, and I think we going with that strategy, and it's funny for us, we talk that talk, and on our own way we walking it, but we don't realize it. And right now, you know, Tricky's got the fame, we ain't get the fortune yet, so it's kind of frustrating to us. When we hear people giving us love, we're like, where's the check?
That's what's up.
And we appreciate you, man, definitely. Thank you very much, man, and we gonna oh, man, this is big.
That's what's up. It's Super Swagged Out. Y'all don't know. Once again,
Swagged Out.
That's what's up. That's the new single. Make sure y'all download it, purchase it online now.
Please support me. It's 99 cents.
Support that man. Support that man.
It's 99 cents.
I'm sorry. How can I be Tricky Dice without dice? I mean,
There you go.
You got some dice, man.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Promo here, folks. Promo.
Roll them. You gonna roll them, man?
This is promo, man. You know.
Can y'all pan to him rolling them?
A lot of people don't understand how I got my name. You know, as far as my biography is concerned, I got my name. If you read up, all my fans know how I got my name. But the ones that don't know how I got my name, I was in the hood one day and I rolled seven times for an old head, and I won him some money. So they called. So a guy yelled out Tricky Dice.
Wow.
So it just stuck with me from then. So I don't know. We just gonna roll a couple and just see if we roll 7 or 11.
Too bad you ain't got no trick dice to make it roll 7.
Oh, yeah, but
Yeah, make it roll 7, man. That would be so perfect for the camera.
if it rolls, it don't.
Roll it.
Let's just see. Let's see. Let's see what we got.
Let's see what it is.
Get that sound, get that sound.
That's a 5.
5, that's a 5.
Okay.
Can we get one?
Give me one.
Which one you want?
That's a look.
You want
No. Get it. Roll
I'll
it again.
let you pick up and let's get one.
And then I want y'all to cut for a minute, right?
Okay.
And then I want to do like this. I want to actually do 7. Y'all got 7, right? Y'all can edit that and make 7.
Three times.
Yeah, that's what's up.
3 times the charm.
7. Yeah,
That's what's up.
Thank you, fellas.
We out, y'all. Started One Magazine.
Y'all be
exclusive.
safe. Thank you for
Y'all
your
be
time.
good.
All
Appreciate
right,
it.
that was great.
Yeah, that's what's up. That was a